up, everyone? Smoker Saving Fantasy Football Podcast. I'm Z, here with Coop and Andy.
What's up? What's going on?
And today we are reviewing the Sioux Falls Fantasy Addicts rookie draft. That's Ryan's RSO, for those in the know.
For those.
Before we jump into that, though, how's it going, everybody?
We're going. Another week closer. Schedule released today, so that was exciting. Getting to see some of the primetime games.
Find out we got a couple Netflix games on Sunday.
So
Yeah, pretty soon you'll need about 7 or 8 different services to watch all the games. Or just pirate them. Don't come at me, NFL.
Doing it to yourself.
I already watch all my NBA games in different manners. It's garbage. You can't get all the channels. It's crap. Like, not trying to have all the different channels. I don't want that. Anyways, got anything for news?
Oh, yeah, we got a few
All right,
news.
let's go to news.
Dares enter the sacred and awesome presence of the everlasting know-it-all.
All right, starting off here, big news was Jared Goff with the huge extension.
Jesus, that was
I'm listening.
massive.
Go ahead.
That thing was massive.
Like, I was a little shocked. Like, I know Atlanta paid Kirk Cousins a lot of money, but good golly, he's second now, only to Joe Burrow in average annual value.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, holy crap. Other than that, let's see. No other big signings yet.
Yeah, I can't think of any. Boyd was last week, right?
Yeah, Boyd was last week.
Yeah, it's kind of getting into the
Pittsburgh.
little bit of a lull for news and stuff after the draft and before camps open up.
I figured we'd get a few more signings, maybe a couple big ones, but really just not really. Maybe probably not till camp starts at this point.
Maybe we get a big trade, Higgins or something. We'll see.
Yeah, that's really the next domino I think that needs to fall before anything else happens.
Get a receiver trade. All right. Well, let's go the screen share. We'll pull up the eventually here. I remember how to do it. It's a week-to-week thing here. All right.
Consistency is
share.
inconsistent.
Yeah, we'll do this one. That way you can see the draft board as we go through it. I'll make it a little bigger.
Let's see once it comes up on the screen. There it is.
Look, all right.
Round one.
Fight! Fight!
All right. So, round one, yeah. We got a tank for Caleb. Now mission completed because he got Caleb.
Which took damn near a day.
Yeah. We all knew it was coming. He still took the entire freaking day.
Loser.
Clock hog.
I'm a loser.
It's like the NFL draft. Like, everybody knew who was getting picked. They still waited.
At least that's for TV.
Yeah, I guess a little bit, but it's still absolutely ridiculous.
Pick 2.
Marvin Harrison. That was.
I like it. I've seen Marvin. I've seen him go 1-1 in Superflex leagues. I've seen him go 1-1. So you
It
can't
really
fault that
just
pick.
depends though on the needs too.
And how much you like Jaden Daniels. Because I think that's the only other option.
Yeah.
How much do you like Jaden Daniels? Who went next to Tony Romo, which I like.
Which
Good pick.
sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. This whole time I thought I was getting him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Tony Romo's
Yeah.
not picking a Washington player.
True.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, you still end up with Malik Neighbors, which is a very nice
Well, I was like,
consolation
when I
prize
was looking
there.
at my team. I was like, what do I need? Receivers.
Yep. And they hold value.
So I picked up my 13th or 14th receiver in Neighbors.
I bet there's way more receivers getting their rookie option picked up than there have been running backs in our leagues.
More than likely.
By the time running back gets there, it's like, I ain't paying that much. They're not good anymore. Pick 5, we got Team 8. Should change his name still. Gets Jonathan Brooks. After going, I think he went 2-3 in mine. He goes 1-5 in this one. To somebody who wasn't even in mine. So I had no idea where he went in mine.
Yeah. And it's just one of those things where it's
He wanted a running back, and that was the top one on most lists.
to some.
And he got it.
Yeah, he got his guy. let's say if you want a guy, I mean, he wasn't going to get to him in the second, so somebody was going to take him.
You'd think so.
Fighting Rabbits reaching for his QB.
I thought about taking him
another
instead of
homer
fucking
pick.
Neighbors just to piss fucking him off.
I wouldn't fault you for it. A lot of people are real high on McCarthy. So.
No, I mean, he's just used to handing the
smoke
ball
more
off.
weed than we do.
Well, we're going to get to see. He steps into a pretty decent offense.
Next up, who is that? Michigan with a guy who didn't go till super late, and yours, Xavier Legette.
No,
No.
Worthy, but
Xavier Worthy. Get some glasses, son.
Need to readjust.
Xavier Worthy.
He goes
meant to
Marvin
say.
Harrison and then Xavier Worthy. So he gets a couple,
With Roma
couple good
Dunze
receivers.
still on there, though. He took him
That's
over that.
questionable. I probably don't do that.
Yeah,
I'd probably take Odunze.
you'd almost want to.
I don't
The
think
Worthy
he
hype
has,
is real, though.
I don't think
Well,
he had a quarterback.
Again, I think going to the Mahomes situation
Oh,
just
for
bumped him up on a lot of people's draft boards, so you can't really fault him at that point.
It's 100% what it was. It's
Yeah.
the landing spot.
I mean, I've seen Worthy going as high as the second wide receiver off the board just because of the fact that he's
yeah.
and all the issues with Rashee Rice. So
Yeah, it gets him more opportunity right away. So then we get Darkstar Dragons getting a nice value pick there with Odunze. I like. Pick 8. Inside going Drake May, which I was incredulous that fucking Matt got Drake May at 9. There's no way the third pick in the draft should be there at 9 in a super flex. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Matt's always getting fucking lucky.
10, we had Fighting Rabbits back on the clock here, taking old man Bo Nix.
To me, that's a
reach.
reach. That was a big reach.
Yeah, because I think there's
He's
no
got
reason.
McCarthy, then he took Bo Nix. Like, yeah, I mean, I like getting young, cheaper quarterbacks, but yeah, I would not have taken Bo Nix there.
There's too much other value that you could take. I think at that position, at
Yeah.
where he's at, and with the roster, that you could get better value than taking a 26-year-old quarterback.
Yep. And then we get Kamish with his third first-round pick, going Trey Benson. I know you like that one.
Yes, I think.
Oh, he couldn't hit that button quick,
Yeah.
man. That next beep beep.
Yeah, he knew he
That's how the
wanted.
picks went. It seemed like beep beep.
Personally, I would have taken the next guy off the board. You
Yeah,
fucking
see,
lucky as
I
shit.
don't know about
Yeah.
that because it's only a one tight end league.
It is, but
The fact that my
If-
one tight end is Kelsey,
he's-
and
if
I
he's
know I have
Kelsey.
a replacement.
if he's that good for the next 8 years,
Hey, it could be
a
an
lot of
OJ
people are going to
Howard.
regret their picks there.
He could be an OJ Howard.
Yeah.
He was
He
super
could.
hyped too, man.
Pick 12 on Brock Bowers, though.
But pick 12 is good value, though.
Great value. And it's amazing value. But that just shows, too, kind of how deep this draft is.
Yeah,
All the way down through the second round.
there's still good value. Just kind of
We got mission completed coming back around for his second pick, and Brian Thomas Jr. Love that pick at 2-1. A lot of potential there.
going in down Jacksonville, especially Zay Jones gone, Calvin Ridley gone. That frees up some targets for him and Christian Kirk.
Yep.
So
Then we got Kamish back on the clock. Yeah, he had a lot of picks.
yeah, he did.
Michael Penix Jr.
I would understand taking him more, Jarvis, at that 112 just for maybe that fifth-year option. Because
Maybe.
maybe by that time he's a starter.
I think you're going to be paying, $5 million for an actual backup quarterback for a couple of years.
Well, depending on if Cousins stays healthy, you never know.
I like it in the second. For me, it's still a little touch early, but I took him at 4, so I guess I can't blame him there.
Yeah. So
You
but
get a
still
first-round
decent
QB.
value.
Tony Romo gets a steal with Lad McConkey. I think he's going to be the Chargers' wide receiver 1.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah. Him or Palmer, I think.
Yep. And then we had the Andy Man over here going ahead and taking Blake Corum.
Yep. I like it.
Yep. Brandon wanted to sneak me out of the first one. I didn't say his name all the whole time. I was trying to keep that to myself so I can get him in both. And then Brandon, oh, hey, blah, blah. Well, I better get him now.
Running backs are tough to
That,
get.
and
So.
I had a mission in this draft.
Did you pull it off?
So far, yes. I got my receiver, and then I got my running back.
And we had Team 8 back on the clock. Takes Ricky Pearsall.
Interesting choice.
Which I would have took Keon Coleman.
This is a good dynasty pick. Hold him for a year, and then once Debo or Ayuk is gone, it's probably Debo's gone. And you got the wide receiver, too, on that team.
Both going to be gone.
Sounds like they want to keep Ayuk, but they could be gone. Receivers are getting paid a lot of money. They have a Dark Star, another good receiver pick, Keon Coleman.
I think that's just such good value for what's probably a wide receiver one at this point.
Oh, I tried trading Damian for that 5th pick.
Oh, yeah?
Because I wanted to take Keon Coleman with Bam.
Yep.
Him and that running back. Bam, bam.
Yeah, so Dark Star got Keon Coleman and Roma Dunze. Both pretty decent values where he was at. Then we got Damian back on the clock, takes Ben Sinnott.
Sure.
Pick 2-7 and 1 tight end. So maybe a little early, but hey, he's getting a ton of hype on X. A ton.
Yeah.
We're Smokers Haven on X. If anybody wants to follow and shoot us messages and stuff, we might respond. Pick 8, Dark Star back on the clock with Adonai Mitchell.
I think it's super good value again.
Like it. He's got
showing you how deep this wide receiver class is, and he got what, 2,
he got 3 of them.
3.
Odunze, Coleman, and Mitchell.
Jesus,
That's a nice rookie class of receivers. Then we got inside going homer pick. Got Jalen Wright. Could be okay.
we'll see.
Long term hold. He replaces Mostert after the year or when he gets hurt.
So, or A-Chan.
Yeah. And we get mission completed back on the clock. Marshawn Lloyd, which I like. I think he steps in as a backup immediately. AJ Dillon sucks. So
Yeah, I don't know why he's still there.
yeah, I don't
think
Because he
either.
signed a team-friendly deal.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't even sign him
He's
to that.
third. He's definitely third. And like we've talked about, Josh Jacobs' contract is really pretty much a 1-year deal with options for the team to get out of it if they want to. So then we got Burnt Cookies, pick 11, taking Xavier Leggett.
There's Xavier.
Yeah, there's Xavier.
weird
First round
seeing-
rookie.
Yeah.
I mean, he's pick 32 in the actual NFL draft, and he goes pick 11 in the second round.
So, what is that, 23?
Yeah, that's crazy value. His profile's weird. He could be a bust, but he could be the number one for a team with Bryce Young if Bryce Young can do something, not suck, which is still yet to be seen. Dark Star with maybe my favorite later round receiver pick.
Scroll down.
We got Jermaine Burton. I think he went like the second to last or last pick in my draft.
Somewhere around
Third round.
there.
So he goes 212 in this one. Still, I like it.
And getting back into the third round here.
Final round. Fight.
Yeah. Jarvis with a bunch of picks in this round. The Fighting Rabbits. Bucky Irving.
I like that pick. I was trying to move up, but Jarvis just wouldn't budge.
No,
No.
he wasn't trading that pick.
He wasn't making it past me.
It's like I took all
That's
those
the
picks for
guy.
a reason.
Well, not really. If he was there, I was going to take him. But he wasn't really the guy I necessarily wanted.
Then we got another second round wide receiver and Jalen Polk.
Going to
Probably wide
Michigan.
receiver 1 for the Patriots. Goes to mission completed. He had a really good draft.
He did.
Tony Romo.
Getting Roman Wilson. Going to Pittsburgh. That could be some of that Pittsburgh wide receiver magic going on there. So
They're pretty good at hitting on those guys.
Andy.
Malachi Corley.
Malachi Corley.
Yes, sir.
I like that pick there, though.
I like it too.
Yeah.
See
To work with Aaron Rodgers for the next year or two.
It's fine by me.
Learn
Fucking
to
get
hear
some
it.
Jordan
limiters.
Travis after that.
Yeah.
Well, it won't be Zach Wilson, so I don't.
No kidding. That's a blessing for any Jets receiver. Team 8, we got McCaffrey. Luke.
He's not your father.
Whatever. I guess you see what happens with him. He's got the name recognition.
Well, I mean, you probably have the same resume that fucking Christian had growing
Oh,
up,
no.
so I don't see why.
Christian coming out of college was a superstar.
Wow.
But one thing going to
So playing a different position.
I'll go to Luke's credit here is he played quarterback until just recently. And he switched over to receiver in the last few years. So he is still kind of learning the position. He's probably athletic, I would imagine.
Got to be.
Be able to make the
His
switch.
dad's a NFL receiver.
Yeah.
His brother's an NFL
You're
running back.
born with it.
Probably athletic. So if he figures it out, you never know. Fighting rabbits. Back up.
Maybe he's just, playing possum, like, yeah. And then all of a sudden, bam!
Saving himself for the
Numero
pros.
uno on the fucking.
Could be.
Pulling out fucking first game, 312 yards and 5 touchdowns. Like, what?
Jarvis taking kind of what I did in your draft. They're now taking Audric Estime out of
Surprised
Notre
me.
Dame.
I thought he would take the next guy. Aaron took him. Burnt Cookies took Kamani Vidal. Just because he's been getting so hyped, I'm surprised he lasted till 3-7. I tried to trade for that pick.
Nobody wanted to trade at this point just because
Nope.
there's some decent value out there, and the value's actually pretty good. So it was hard to try to trade in if you were wanting to.
Dark Star Dragons takes Troy Franklin at 3-8. He didn't even get drafted in mine.
Nope.
I love it though. He's the best rookie left in my league. Good pick there by Dark Star. Jatavian Sanders, tight end, inside
Going to Matt.
insight.
Good luck
We'll
with
see.
that.
It's a tight end spot.
Yeah, other than Brock Bowers, I wasn't in single tight end. I was big on any of them. So, mission completed, doubling up on the Patriots receivers.
One of them's going to
Javon
hit.
Baker.
One of them's going to get the ball.
Probably, maybe.
He's going to have both of them.
They haven't been very good at picking receivers.
No, they haven't.
Jarvis back up.
Ray Davis.
Yep.
I was a little mad at that because that's the one guy I was like, come on. I just wanted one share of him. Let me
Yeah.
get-
Well,
I was
you didn't
like,
get him
he's
in the
right
other one
there.
either way.
He's
'cause I
right
got him in the
there.
first
There's a
one.
good chance he gets, he's
number
work
2
this
probably.
year. He
Yeah.
is number 2, and he's going to get some work.
Could move up to number 1. I mean,
We'll
Cook
see.
wasn't really, I don't know. He was,
He hasn't been super impressive.
yeah,
So.
he's all right, but
Then
there's,
we got,
in my mind, there's a chance for him to take that spot.
Yeah. I absolutely agree. Running back is a very tenuous position. I mean, only a handful of guys really have a strong hold on that. Everyone else is easily replaceable. Now we got Green Solutions victory with the last pick in the draft at 312, taking Devontae Walker, Baltimore.
Yeah. I think that's just, he's going to walk in, be that OBJ role, except better because he's younger, a little bit more explosive. I think a little bit better hands. So I think he could just be another dimension in that Ravens offense. So
I forgot all about him when I was doing my best ball draft. I had Lamar, and I'm trying to figure out a stack with him. Totally didn't think of that guy.
Yep.
I took Bateman.
Bateman's not bad either. He's a
see.
big body target. He's more of the red zone threat, though, is what I see him as.
Which in
rather
best ball
than
could be okay.
Yeah. But in a downfield situation, he's not what they are looking for. And that's where I think Devontae Walker can step into kind of that downfield threat and allow Bateman to be more of that middle, intermediate kind of area.
Yeah. We're going to see how it works with Zay Flowers and stuff there. Lamar's got some weapons. So. I got the spreadsheet pulled up here for Ryan's league. Let me supersize it. No.
Super sad.
There it goes. Make it a little easier to read on there. All right. I want it smaller so I can have all the teams on the screen. Oh, man. All right. So total team value with picks. We've got Wade, mission completed, sitting in the number 1 spot. All those rookies he just took.
Big boost.
Although, let's see. What's he got? 2nd overall in the average player value. But his starters are still only ranked 9. This is well before we don't have the auction in here, so lots of teams aren't done yet.
Just shows that he probably because he has one of the probably higher player accounts.
And he's still got quite a few picks left, I think, for next year. Extra picks. I know he's got all mine.
Let's see.
Nice. I'm number 2 for team value rank.
Where you at? Oh, yep. Number 3 with picks. And your average starter value is number 2.
Yeah,
You've got
gotta be.
one of the better starting lineups. Only behind
I got
Shane
a
at this point.
badass. In my mind, I got a badass team.
Yeah, for pick value, Wade's way ahead at 21,200.
That's all right. He's got to catch up to me.
Here, look
though.
at we're gonna pull up your team and then Dark Stars. You guys are right next to each other. Here's Dark Stars team. He's got CJ Stroud, Anthony Richardson. He's got 2 solid quarterbacks.
Yep.
He's got Jonathan Taylor at running back. That's his only one right now. He's got Amon Ra, Tyreek Hill, Odunze, Tank Dell, Keon Coleman, Adonai Mitchell, Jermaine Burton. He's stacked at receiver. He's got a few others.
Brandon Cook still in there.
He's got Isaiah Likely at tight end. So he doesn't have much for tight end, but it's one tight end. So let's go down to Chronic. Got a good team too. Jordan Love. We got Devon Achan. Blake Corum. I like the running backs. You
Chase Brown, Jalen
Chase Brown has a
Waddle,
chance. We'll see.
Garrett
Zach Moss is
Wilson,
nothing special.
Drake London, George Pickens, Malik
Scroll too
Neighbors.
far. Sorry, guys. I like the receivers. Garrett Wilson, Malik Neighbors. That's sick. London, Waddle. That's a sick receiving core.
And then on my bench, I got Malachi Corley, Rashad Shaheed, Quentin Johnson.
Yeah, some youth.
I got Gabe Davis, though. He could be pretty just.
Well, and you got George Pickens in the super flex spot.
I don't know.
Man, you've got 5 solid receivers.
Because I don't have a quarterback yet.
Yep.
But the auction is coming up. 2 spots and a ton of money.
Let's see where we
I
are.
will be having a quarterback or 2, or who knows.
I want to find Coop's team.
I'm down just a couple.
Green
from
Solutions. There we go. Jalen Hurts, Derek Carr. We got 1 QB. Aaron Jones, Chuba. Definitely going to be looking at running back.
Yep.
Eric Gray, though, kind of a dark horse.
Yeah.
All he's got in front of him is Devin Singletary. So
Yeah. And that's kind of where I've tried to hold on to him I didn't want to let go of him because he's one of those
I'll
guys.
say a name that he might have to compete with. Tyrone Tracy. That's a rookie coming in.
One of the undrafteds.
Yep. He didn't get picked in either draft. He's going to go in the auction. He'll get enough training
Hype.
camp hype. So, then you got Olave, Ayuk. See Marvin Mims, and some youth with Walker there. And Travis Kelce
Yeah.
and Brock Bowers,
Yeah.
which is
Bowers.
sick. That you get Bowers at 12 to replace Kelce in a year or two. So I like that.
So,
Get a little
well, and this
team
is
going
my
there.
last year because I tagged Kelsey this year for 17, and I'm just like, sounds about right. It's a good value, I still think, at that price.
Yeah. My team's definitely far from complete. So I got Sam Howell, got Pacheco and Khalil Herbert. My receivers are good with CeeDee Lamb, Jamar Chase, Puka Nacua, Devonta Smith, and T. Higgins. That's it, really. Darnell Washington,
Jamar
tight end.
Chase and T. Higgins. That's gonna
Well, that's where he's hoping T gets traded. Cause
Buffalo. I've been saying to
Or
Buffalo.
If T don't get traded, maybe I trade T. We'll go down here to the main sheet. See where we're looking for money. I'm sitting at the 172 mil to spend.
How many places? How many players?
I've got 13 to get. Andy, you're sitting at 118 to spend. Only 4 players to get.
Yes, and I already told you my. Yes, sir.
We got
Cha-ching,
Green
cha-ching.
Solutions sitting with a $140, 140 mil, 7 guys to get.
Yes, sir.
Tony Romo, he's got 211 million to spend. He's got to get 16 guys,
He'll
and the
get 'em,
guys he
too.
has now are not great. So he's got some work to do. Let's see, any other? We got mission completed. Still got 194 million to spend on his next 11 guys. So he really set himself up.
Yeah, especially
He's
with all
super
the
fucking young, super young. Let's look at Wade's team. We'll pull it up this way. So he's got Caleb Williams, and then he's got Marshawn Lloyd, Charbonnet, Kenneth Walker, and Bijan. Good young running back stable there. And then he's got a bunch of rookie receivers. Jalen Polk, Brian Thomas Jr., second year Jaden Reed, Jahan Dotson, older Chris Godwin, and then he's got Javon Baker. Got a lot of fucking cheap receivers. And then he's got Musgrave, Fryermuth, and Cole Kmet. He doesn't have to worry about tight end. Yeah, his highest contract is Bijan at 10 mil. Caleb Williams is just under 10 mil.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
It's nuts. He has no
Just
money
looking at
spent.
it, it's like he's got no big contracts on the roster at all.
None. And he's got a pretty solid roster.
I mean, looking at mine, I pulled it up. I was like, the only big one I really have is Aaron Jones at 30 spot.
Who's this number 3? Matt. He's got 90 mil on his quarterbacks, 35% of his cap. It's not a big number.
Matt does. Let's see who he's got for quarterbacks. He's got, that's why. He's paying Lamar Jackson $69 million this year.
That begs the question. How much does Patrick Mahomes go for?
How much is he getting paid?
Lamar's getting 69 this year.
Oh, he's going to go for none of that.
We've got for quarterbacks available,
8 months.
Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott.
Aaron Rodgers.
And then it drops to Baker. Kirk Cousins. Massage Watson.
Who's that?
Daniel Jones, Aaron Rodgers. There's a few. There's some high-end ones, but if Lamar's how much?
69.
69.
I'm going to say he goes, no, it's not. No.
69, dudes!
No
Nice.
way,
Yes.
dude.
Finally got to use it legitimately.
No way.
So yeah, we got some high-end quarterbacks that
Did
can
you
go
see
for a
his
lot of
face
money.
light up, dude?
Dude,
Like, wait a
I
minute,
thought
what?
Like a kid at a candy
Like
store.
throwing a dog treat? What?
Go for a walk? What?
I'm gonna be getting Patrick Mahomes probably.
No,
See
you
how
won't.
much he got to go for.
No, you won't.
He's gonna go for a lot. I think he's gonna go for over that 69 mil.
Oh, he will.
I really do.
Now I'm just looking hold on. I got to go back to
Receiver
see.
though drops off quick. AJ Brown, and then it's down Devontae Adams, Mike Evans, McLaurin. I'm glad I'm set at receiver. There's not a whole lot there.
I got some for trade. Oh,
Yeah, we got Christian McCaffrey at running back though, and Saquon,
who does?
the free agency.
Yes, sir.
CMC and Saquon out there. Those are two big ones.
Look at-
DeAndre
look-
Swift.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him
Yeah.
over there.
Oh, yeah, because I just couldn't
Montgomery,
afford
Mixon.
to
So
pay. It would have been, what was it to tag CMC was like 65 million or something like
Jeez.
that.
here's an interesting
But
one.
you'd have him for this year.
TJ Hawkinson.
Bye-bye.
Do you, he's a free agent.
First of all, you don't do a 1-year deal with him. You got to
No.
do at least a 2-year
You
deal.
have to, because the first year he's probably not back for the first half of the season. He didn't have surgery till January because he waited for his MCL to heal. So he's gonna be out for a minute. But yeah, we'll be able to keep track of. I love this thing. It's so cool. What are we up to for this one? About 2 weeks worth of data. This one didn't fill the 513 because for some reason the one draft pick was missing from the raw data when it transferred over. So it couldn't do the picks with value. It did all the other ones. Fish's League, Andy's League, and Ryan's Sleeper League. They all go back to April 9th. Already got over a month worth of data. That should be cool to follow. All right. I think that's it for the screen share. You want to... oh, no. Let's do a scrub of the week.
Why is it always the same one?
Take all those other pictures down for
Oh, yeah. Let me.
Oh.
And fish. And
I don't know. It's like randomly puts them up. It's weird.
yeah, it's like every time we load it up, it just puts them back on there.
Too bad we didn't have a hat.
There we go.
Why we've got one this week. Been very active on the trade block, but we got to call them out for this one.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So we had a trade in Ryan's Hail Mary Jane Congregation League. We had token white guy giving up pick 2 probably giving up. Won't give all the probably a receiver. Can't imagine he's moving up all the way to get Jonathan Brooks at 2. But anyway, gave up pick 2. He received pick 4 in the second round, and pick 11 in the second round
For 2 spots.
to move back 2 spots. He picked up 2
And
second
he's probably
rounders,
going to
an
get the
early
guy
and
he's
late.
going to get it. He wanted anyways.
And yeah, he did that trade with Lil Fishy.
He trade raped you. You've been trade raped.
Did not trade rape me, okay?
And yeah, Keep Trade Cut agreed. It was about a 5,000 point difference in that trade. But everybody values shit differently. Maybe he really loves Malik Neighbors or something. But
Yeah, he's gonna have
gave us a
that
chance to
one,
play
too.
that. So yeah, throw Damien's picture up there for Scrub of the Week. Just because pickings are slim.
Damien, if you want a new picture, you gotta send us something.
It has to be funnier than that one.
It's got to be
The
funnier
pictures only
now.
get replaced if they're funnier.
Well, I guess. Well, I'll get. Let's see if I can sit that
All
one
right.
camera over there.
Let's see. What else do we got today? Andy's got a segment. We don't have an intro for it yet, though.
Oh, I'll make one right
Yeah,
there.
there we go.
What is it called, Andy?
Well, I don't know what it's
Just go
called
full
yet.
screen.
Already.
Are we good?
Yeah.
This is the part where we find out which one of these 2 people wait for their wife to go to sleep, find a dark room, and practice their master debating.
Master debater.
I was
We got
close to getting put on the list the other day. I was at work and I was looking at my draft from my RSO league. Yeah, I almost got in trouble for that one.
Jonathan Brooks
Sitting there
Dangerous to do while
masturbating.
you're at work.
versus Trey Benson.
Do not masturbate at work, people. It is not appropriate.
7 of the top 22. So happy for that draft. All right,
Settle
what do you
down.
got, Andy?
Jonathan Brooks, Trey Benson. Who wants to go first?
Well, we'll let the one coming from behind on this argument go first.
Shit. All right. All right.
So
Rock,
you're
paper,
going-
scissors.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors.
All right.
It.
1,
2, 3, shoot.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
You want me to go first then?
You go first, then.
This is going to be like when M goes first.
Oh,
Yeah, right. Oh, I got money. I got a bet on this
Oh,
one.
shit. So we'll start way back in high school. His stats were just ridiculous. Jonathan Brooks, that is. And as a senior in high school, he has 3,500 rushing yards, 62 touchdowns on 295 carries, 3,500 rushing yards in high school in 1 year. That's insane. It's stupid. Obviously, high school, you play way lesser competition. So we'll go up to Texas, where he played running back. Didn't get a whole lot of work his first 2 years, but he did average over 6 yards a carry in those 2 years behind Bijan and Roshan.
after they had basically weared down the entire fucking defense.
Yeah, those 2 studs to be behind, though. Bijan Robinson, Roshan Johnson. In his 3rd season, he was still over 6 yards per carry. 1,135 yards, 187 carries. That was before he got his ACL injury. Had 25 catches for 286 as well. So he put up good numbers before he got hurt. J.J. Zacharyson, you guys can forget you heard that name. Don't need you guys listening to him. It was his highest rated running back, only running back above a 90 ZAP score for the year. Then we had Dynasty Nerds, also got their highest nerd score by a tiny little bit over Marshawn Lloyd. They had Marshawn Lloyd number 2, and then they had your guy 3rd. His only running back got 2nd round draft capital. So team went out, took him early. Don't love that it was the Panthers, but he's going to get work. He's going to get a lot of work. He has extremely good acceleration and quickness. Make guys miss in space. His start-stop ability is really good. And super limited, like I said, competition at Carolina. He's going to be the running back 1. So, yeah. Let's hear about Trey Benson.
Yeah.
Other than he went to Florida State.
So, yeah, speaking of which, in 2022, Benson had the best broken tackle rate since PFF began tracking in 2014, 0.51 broken tackles per rushing attempt. So every other attempt, he is breaking a tackle. So
Pretty damn good.
4.39 40-yard dash, good for 98th percent in speed score.
Yep.
So I mean,
And
he's
definitely
fast.
fast.
He can outrun any defender, just about. And about the only person catching him is probably Xavier Worthy. So, coming in, better offensive system, has a chance to take over running back one, either starting in 2025 or even this year, just because James Conner hasn't proven that he can stay healthy.
He's converted Brandon into a fan, though.
Yeah. He is not coming off any injuries like Brooks ACL. So big. He's healthy. You
That
don't have
is-
to worry about.
that is definitely
his
Brooks'
quarterback
biggest
is not
negative.
Bryce Young. So that's a huge plus. I mean, Kyler Murray is probably not much better, but he's
he's
much better though than Bryce Young.
So much.
And he just has, again, he does have a chance to start in 24. I think there's a chance he could maybe even overtake Connors in camp.
Yeah.
And again, with a better offense, better quarterback, better weapons.
I can't argue. He's in a better spot year one for sure, unless Bryce Young takes a big step forward. Plus, the ACL injury for Brooks puts him behind for year one. I just think talent wins out. I think he's a more talented back. And if not for Bijan and Roshan, he would have had a much more prolific college career. But like Arch Manning, he sat behind some studs. Arch Manning's sitting behind a scrub, but eventually he got to play and show out like Arch will.
No.
All right. There's our debate.
Well, hold on. We'll go ahead and finish.
Oh, I was going to say weigh in on next.
Who do you like better, Trey Benson or Jonathan Brooks? I like Trey Benson. But
Yeah. I'm
here's
over here
another
on an
question.
island.
This is a yes or no, and if you want to go, should businesses have mascots? Every business, should they have mascots?
Every business.
Get and Go's got like a gas pump or something.
No, because
no,
then it's just a reason for them to raise pricing on everything.
the ones who force it, some of them are kind of lame. But some of them are pretty good. I mean, would Geico
should
be
have
what
them.
what it is without the Geico?
Geico?
I don't know.
Maybe not. All I know is Come and Go should have its own
Yeah, it's going out though. They
Yeah, they-
actually are
clothing.
That's sad too.
It got bought
I don't
out.
Talk about that. It makes me sad.
It's like the next 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
No more ejaculate and
Although
evacuates.
I will give it up to Quickstar. That place is fucking awesome for a gas station. Fantastic. All right, that's enough of the gas stations.
No, that's it.
I don't know, mascot though. I'm trying to think what mine would be.
You should probably
My
just be like
mascot would probably get in trouble.
It's like a,
Shooting people.
no,
Scaring
what-
people.
Well, maybe, yeah.
That guy that sits there and jumps out of a
Getting
bush.
phone calls.
Guy's got a tank.
What's you do out there? Call 911. Is he out there? Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Just ignore him and
Just
go
have-
into the building.
They'll just end up putting some patrol guy like next to you the whole time. Be like, yep, I'm here.
Nobody's still a tank.
Looks like Celtics are advancing. They're up 14.
Oh, basketball?
They're going to probably close out the Cavs. And then LeBron will come back and lead them to the finals next year.
Who's that? The Cavs?
Yeah. Yep. Bronny and LeBron going to Cleveland next year.
What?
Yep.
Is he bringing Steph with him?
I
Is he
hope it's
bringing-
Steph and not Clay.
Is he bringing Steph and Durant?
We might bring Draymond.
Why?
I could see him bring Draymond. Him and Draymond are tight.
Gotta have somebody to do the dirty work.
Could be JJ as his coach, JJ Redick. Apparently, they've got a podcast that's super in depth for basketball.
I like JJ Redick, so
You got another one?
Oh, would you want to do one more?
You got one?
I got a bunch of like this some random stuff. Oh, I shut it down. Hold on a second.
I just
All right. Well, we can do this one. 4-day or 5-day work weeks.
Oh, 4-day.
yeah,
Why?
not even a choice.
Honestly,
Extra
I think
free
people would
day.
be more productive with the 4-day. I think they'd still get all their work done, and they'd be able to enjoy their 3 days every week off. I think people will call into work less. They'll be able to get their shit done when they need to. 5 days, you're just, I don't know. It's just,
too long.
Too much of your life's at
if you
work.
change to the 4 days, does everybody get Sunday off?
Well, you can't.
Why not?
Like we found out during COVID, some people have to work. They're essential.
Well, no.
Unless AI is doing it all, but I don't think it's that far yet. I mean, again, it'd be something where you'd have
AI's
people that
coming,
have
We're all going to have 7
Sunday,
days a
Monday,
week off here
Tuesday.
soon. Then we're going to have to figure out what the hell we do.
You'll be
Become an
Wally.
artist. You paint.
all look like Wally, all by and large.
It's going to be scary times when that happens. Self-driving cars, I want them to come now. Elon, hurry up. I'm tired of owning a fucking car. It's too expensive. I'll give them $300 a month. Just let me have unlimited rides. I can just call up whenever I want, like Uber or Lyft, except it'd be Tesla. I'll give them $300 a month. I don't have to have insurance. I don't have to store a car, maintain, buy, do nothing. Turn my garage into something else. Don't use it now anyways for a car. Big ass man cave.
That'd be pretty sweet. Be easier to air out.
Next week, we're going to do a live best ball draft. Who's drafted? Which one?
Sure.
All right, Andy's going to be making the picks. Coop and I will make fun of those picks.
You can try.
We'll give our input. We'll give our input just like we did on the other one, and Andy will get the ultimate call. We're going to do an underdog best ball because underdog's the best.
Shout out.
So, yeah. It'll be fun. We're going to do a handful of those in the off season just to kind of
Keep things going.
Yeah. See how players move around, see how our views. It gives us a chance to talk about players that kind of randomly. And
I'm gonna pick this randomly too. I'm gonna do the exact same thing that I did with my 2 drafts.
I'll
I'm
throw
not even gonna do anything. I'm just gonna roll in and just do it. Like I'm just gonna do it. Like I
I was
don't.
gonna say I could throw a sheet out that's the underdog ADP. It'll tell you
Nope.
the order that list
Nope.
shows up in.
I
And you
just
can
wanna be able-
reorder it,
I
and
just
then you
wanna-
can put it back into the site, and it'll reorder that list on the site for you, which is kind of cool. That way you can see your list.
Without having
I haven't
to
tried it yet, but I might.
be fun.
Take
just gonna wing
take
it.
take Rasheed Rice off that damn list.
Do not draft.
That way, if you get auto picked, man, it'll actually auto pick somebody you want, not Dalton Kincaid.
Don't get Gates not that bad.
Yeah, no, he's
But not
fine.
his
but
second
when you
tight
Right now,
already
yeah,
in the
right now he's
7th
number
round.
2.
when you took Sam Laporta in round 3, I was the first one to take a tight end. I took Laporta. I thought it was good value towards the back
Dude,
end of
I
round
wanted
3.
him in every fucking draft.
Yeah.
This sumbitch right here started the fucking chain of fucking taking him. Then Fish took him. And then I think you took him. And then somebody took him. You started it.
I didn't get any
That
of them,
first one.
unfortunately.
I didn't get him
I
either.
would like to. Yeah, so I
I'd
took
take Michael
Laporta,
Mayer.
and then I took
Thanks a lot.
Lamar, and there's one other pick, and then it auto picked me Dalton Kincaid, I think, in the 6th round. I was like, I did not want my second tight end in round 6. And if I was going to take a second tight end, it would have been Mark Andrews to stack with Lamar, not
Yeah.
Kincaid. But that's what I get for trying to draft while I'm at work. So, yeah. Next week, join us for a best ball draft. We'll give you the dollar amount that we're jumping into, so maybe you
yeah,
guys
we'll
can
do
jump
that.
in with us.
Well, let's see. Which debate?
Oh yeah, you gotta. Steve
Well,
wants to debate. Hopefully, we had audio the whole time. It looks like we did.
So you pick this one. You get to pick which one you want. Dynasty versus salary cap.
Oh, salary cap all day long.
Okay.
I
So you
just-
got Dynasty.
Oh, that's gonna be tough. All right, I like both. I love both.
So
I've got
that's
some
what-
arguments formulating already.
So
All right, next week, same time.
Same bat channel.
Woot woot, motherfuckers, woot woot. Here comes the train.
Oh shit! Come
Stay
on,
high,
ride it.
everybody.
Whoop whoop.
Always.
Ride it. Whoop whoop.